welcome to the JGB Wrestling Podcast, Episode 6. This is from October 29th. This is the Blue Cross Arena in Rochester, New York. But before we get to match 1, Jay, we have some important business. It was the Bragging Rights pay-per-view. So, let's see how you can do on your predictions, okay? Alright, match 1 was Paul Burchill and Christian.
Christian.
Correct. Match 2, was it John Morrison or was it The Miz?
I feel like it's The Miz because he trained Morrison.
Correct. Miz was representing Raw and John Morrison was representing SmackDown. Alright, which team do you want? Gail Kim, Kelly, and Melina from Raw, or Beth Phoenix, Michelle McCall, and Natalya from SmackDown?
I feel like it's mostly Natalya's team.
Natalya's team, and that was SmackDown. Correct. 3 from 3.
Yes.
All right. Next one in alphabetical order again. Is it Batista, CM Punk, Rey Mysterio, or The Undertaker?
I feel mostly like it's going to be The Undertaker.
He retained. Correct. All right. Next one. Was it Team Raw or was it Team SmackDown?
Team SmackDown.
5 from 5. Correct. Chris Jericho, David Hart-Smith, Finlay, Kane, Matt Hardy, R-Truth, and Tyson Kidd defeated Big Show, Cody Rhodes, Jack Swagger, Kofi Kingston, Mark Henry, and Shawn Michaels on Triple H. We saw some qualifying for that. Oh, so you picked the... If I'd have read the names, you would have picked the other team.
Big Show.
Yeah, we talked about that because they had Mark Henry. I think if I remember correctly, because I actually did watch this pay-per-view, I think Big Show turned, actually. I think he took out somebody on his own team. I think that was one of the things that messed it up for this one. I don't think he turned on Mark Henry. I can't remember who it was, but I think he took somebody out. And you already know this one because we did the watch-along. John Cena or Randy Orton?
Obviously John Cena because we already watched that.
6 from 6. Wow, you're pretty good at this game. Have you actually seen that pay-per-view at all?
No.
You're just good at guessing? All right.
I just thought who I thought are less powerful. Pretty much. And since I didn't hear the other team, I just thought it was actually the team with Big Show on.
So you would, if I'd have mentioned the names, you would have picked the wrong one. All right, 6 for 6. Shall we watch match 1? All right, Jay. Match 1 was Jack Swagger and Primo, and this was actually recorded on the 26th rather than the 27th. I looked at Primo. I got Primo mixed up with another wrestler on an earlier edition, so I looked him up a little bit. He was actually a tag team champion, JJ. He tag teamed with Epico. He defeated Air Boom. You know who Air Boom is?
No.
Evan Bourne and Kofi Kingston. And they eventually lost the title to Kofi Kingston and R-Truth. So I guess Kofi changed his tag team partners at that time. They held the titles between January 15th, 2012 and April 30th, 2012. So they had it for about 4 months, basically. All right, you want to tell us about this match?
Hold on.
All right, we're back again. JJ was looking for his notes, but he didn't write any. So you don't
know, in my head.
You were looking for them in your head? So, why don't you tell us who won the match then?
It was Jack Swagger.
It was. Who did you want to win though?
Primo.
You wanted Why did you want Primo to win?
Because he did something that really wanted me to think that he would win at the start. It was kind of so he got into the ring and then kind of rolled and then a little flip up looked really cool.
He actually was dominating to begin with for probably about the first minute, and then Jack Swagger took over. And at that point, I was like, oh, you know how this is going to end? Primo's going to come back again, and Primo's going to win. Didn't quite happen. Primo did have a little bit of action, but yeah. Do you remember the finish?
No.
Big boot from Jack Swagger. Primo was running the ropes, and he got his foot up, kicked him, and then he went down, and he took the pin straight away. Now, I did look up one thing on commentary that they said. They said that he was an All-American. This is Jack Swagger. So I looked up to see exactly which it was. Oh, sorry, where he was at. He was at the University of Oklahoma, and he was. Sounds like he was an All-American for both football and wrestling. And he also said on commentary that he was an All-American as a student as well, because he was very good at academics. He said in 2006 he set the record for the most pins in a season with 30 as an All-American. I don't know if that's a university record or if that's like a national record. It doesn't say. And he said one other thing. He said he saved some lives.
8, I think.
How did he do that?
He was lifeguard.
Yeah, he was a lifeguard. I couldn't find that part when I was looking up his bio quickly.
I
thought he said 3. Okay, even so, it was kind of impressive. I assume that was a true story. I can't see why they would have made that up if it wasn't true. And then finally this week as well, because I was disappointed last week, Ask a Diva was back. And with this being just a few days before Halloween, the first question was, I have a body like a diva. Who should I dress up for as Halloween? All right, normally I'd watch this ahead of time and I'd kind of pause it, but I didn't do that this time.
Somebody said Britney Spears.
Jillian, I think it was Jillian. She's Jillian Hall. She said, and that was her favorite Halloween memory. You're skipping forward a little bit. That was her favorite memory. Now, this week at the Royal Rumble, there were some people who didn't know who Jillian Hall was. And I was like, well, Jackson knows who Jillian Hall is because she was on last week. So we've seen her on Superstars, but she hadn't wrestled for, I guess, quite a long time. So a lot of people weren't sure who 2009. She was. I think she wrestled in 2015. I think we looked up. I think that was one of her last matches. But yeah, it's certainly been a while. Basically, all the wrestlers said, dress up as me. Like the Bellas said, dress up as a Bella. I can't remember who else. I think Kelly said, dress up as me as well. Like, they all said that. One person said Wonder Woman, but I can't remember who that was. And one person said a French maid, but I can't remember who that was as well.
I don't even know what they look like.
You don't know who
plus, I'm not a girl.
You don't know who Wonder Woman is?
No.
She's a superhero.
A French
all right,
maid.
The other one was...
I don't know what they look like. And plus,
You don't want to dress up as a girl's costume?
No.
Hey, why don't you tell us what your costume's going to be for next year? I know it's still a long way away.
John Cena.
Yeah, I saved it for a while. We gave it to you at Christmas. And
I forgot where it is now.
I'm not sure where it is. It's probably in your closet because it's still a long way until Halloween. Oh, yeah. But you have the mask, the hat, the costume. I like the part. What's your favorite part of the costume? I know what mine is.
Probably the muscles because they are padding.
Yeah, it looks like...
And you pretty much get padded.
Yeah, you got the padded chest, you got the strong arms, and yeah, it looks really cool. The favourite Halloween memory was the second question, and yes, Jillian said Britney Spears. Somebody said they stole everybody's candy. I think it might have been Rosa Mendes.
Yes.
The Bellas said something about a pumpkin, and they stole her wig or something. Mm-hmm. I can't quite remember exactly what they said, and I was losing track at this point because I was trying to still type in things from before. So that's as far as I got. But yeah, I didn't like this one as much as I liked some of the other ones, but probably just because it was Halloween, they kind of had to do it. I'm going to guess, JJ, in a month's time, they'll probably be talking about what's your favourite Thanksgiving memory as well. All right, anything for this one before we get to match 2?
No.
And talking about the Royal Rumble, this one actually features Alicia Fox, who was also back at the Royal Rumble this year as well.
And also got the 24/7 from archery.
Yes, she did. All right, let's pause it here. All right, match 2 was Kelly and Alicia Fox. Now, I have to admit, I didn't really know Kelly because I wasn't watching wrestling at this time, so I went back and looked up her this week, Jay. In 2005, she joined WWE on the ECW show as an 18-year-old. Wow, that's really young to be joining that organization. Now, some of her matches really caught my eye. There was a women's title match where Layla defeated Kelly. And then the ones after that really caught my eye. Kelly defeated Layla.
So she was probably 22 on this one.
Probably 20. Yes, she'll be about 22 on this one in 2009. Yes, Kelly defeated Layla, and I was like, oh, Kelly claimed champ. It wasn't for the championship. And then Kelly fought her again at the Butlins Arena in Minehead, England.
But...
Not for the championship. The next day, she fought Kelly again, defeated Layla, not for the championship, at a house show at Butlins in Skegness. Now, you weren't born on the first one. You weren't born for the Skegness one, but Mason certainly went to Skegness. You did go to the Minehead Butlins, though, last time we were in England, right?
Uh-huh.
I looked at the card that they had there because I was curious to see. They had everybody there. Like, CM Punk was there. They had Big Show. They had Kane. They all had Chris Jericho was there. We didn't go to the one the one where Mason went when we were in Skegness. It was 2012, I think it was. But yeah, last time we went to the one, I don't think we watched the wrestling in Skegness.
So he would have been a couple months old or a couple days old.
And then no, he would have been 4.5. He was like when you went to Butlins, you were 4.5 because we went 6 years apart. And I thought that was pretty cool. And then she finally then she also lost as well to Layla in when was this? This was September 2010. So she performed in a lot of house shows. Now, what I didn't realise is when you're looking at all these matches, I actually looked up the matches, how many times Layla faced Kelly. And between, here they go, 24 times between May 15th and 20th September. So they must have practiced that match a lot, JJ. 23 house shows and only 1 SmackDown appearance. Kelly won the one on SmackDown, but it wasn't for a title. And the 3 wins, like I said, 2 of them were at Butlins, and 1 of them was just a house show in Aberdeen. But yeah, I didn't realise they put that much practice into doing those matches. Kelly eventually left WWE in 2012 after suffering a neck injury, but she had been back for the 28 Royal Rumble and the 2018 Evolution pay-per-view Rumble. And on the Raw Reunion special on July 22nd, 2019, she pinned Gerald Briscoe to win the WWE 24/7 Championship, becoming the first woman to win the 24/7 Championship.
I thought that was Alicia Fox.
She just won it now. I said the first. Alicia Fox was the last woman to win the 24/7 title,
but
I think.
I thought she was the first.
No, I don't. Well, not according to this, but unless this is wrong, I don't know. All right, what about this match then, JJ?
So, mine's pretty far into the match.
Okay.
But I have a backflip from Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much no move, but I thought it was cool to put it in.
Because you knew what it was called. You asked me one earlier, like, what was that called? I was like, oh my gosh. Like, she climbed up to the top ropes and then kind of dived down, did an arm drag, and threw Alicia Fox across the ring, which kind of looked really cool, but yeah.
Then, backbreaker from Alicia Fox.
Mm-hmm.
And sunset flip from Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
And then a kick to the back of the neck by Alicia Fox, and then a pin from Alicia Fox.
Now, I got one more thing before that. It looked like Kelly was in control of this one, and then she tried to do like a double backflip across the ring and then dive into Alicia Fox, but she had her knees up. And at that point, that was when she did that scissor kick. That scissor kick looked really powerful as well. I was like, ouch. I was impressed by that one. And then, yeah, she got the pin. It was a pretty quick match, actually. We actually have 4 matches this week, JJ. Normally we only have 3. This match was only 3 minutes and 38 seconds. So there was a lot of short ones. And actually, the next matches are going to be similar sort of length as well, before we get to the main event. After that, we saw... What do we see as promos? I think we saw Batista and Rey Mysterio after the bragging rights, because he thinks that Rey cost him the title. I think that was it, wasn't it? I don't think there was anything else. Nope. All right, I guess we're good then. All right, shall we go ahead and watch match 3? All right, match 3. Zack Ryder and Tyler Reks. And what did I have for... Oh, this is what I had for Zack Ryder. I knew he'd switched organisations, but I wanted to find out when, Jay. So he fought Bobby Lashley, lost to Bobby Lashley in 1 minute and 20 seconds. And that was in Washington, D.C., actually, Monday Night Raw. It was in March 2020. He then next showed up on AEW Dynamite in July 2020 as Matt Cardona. And he actually got a win. He was with Cody Rhodes. And he had one more match with AEW, and now he's on Impact Wrestling. He defeated Ace Austin in his debut. And he also tagged with Josh Alexander to defeat Ace Austin and Madman Fulton. I'm not sure if that's because Ethan Page has left Impact. I don't remember seeing that match, but I must have missed that one, I'm going to guess. All right. It was over fairly quickly. So, what do you have for this one?
Nothing.
Nothing? Not even the finish?
No.
The finish was awesome.
A Zack attack.
What's a Zack attack?
I don't know.
It looked like he had his knees kind of up to his neck, and he kind of twisted him around. But I didn't watch Zack Ryder, but it looked really effective. Tyler Reks was kind of dominating this match again, but yeah, that was really pretty much all that Zack Ryder had for this one. And yeah, that was it. What promos did we have after this, though? That's the important stuff.
A Big Show.
They talked about the Big Show. Yep. You thought it was Kane, though.
Yeah. It looks like Kane.
And what was the other?
Show.
What was the very important message from John Cena as well that we like to listen to?
Wrestle with your brother.
I think he said the opposite. And you're getting fidgety because you're getting hangry right now. So I'm going to pause it. You're going to go grab a snack, and then we're going to do... Oh, should I tell you who the watch-along is this week? We're going to watch Kelly. I thought we'd pick Kelly as our watch-along for this week. All right, you can go get your snack then. All right, match 4. You going to tell us who was in it, JJ?
So it's Cryme Tyme teaming up with R-Truth and the Hart Dynasty with Mike Knox.
It was. Now, we've heard Mike Knox mentioned a few times, but I think that's the first time I've actually seen him. So I looked him up a little bit. He was actually wrestled with TNA, or Impact, until 2015. The last match I could find for him, he's still wrestling, Jay. It was September 2020. Mike Knox defeated Jake Davis at Lariato Pro Sylvester Slam, which is in Sylvester, Georgia. I've never heard of that place. All right, tell us about the match.
I got nothing.
You said you had 6 notes. Oh, I called it then, because I said, how much have you got? And you went the normal amount. So I went, what, nothing? And you went, no. I got 6 notes. There was a lot going on in this match. There was a lot going on. The thing I remember more than anything was the clotheslines went on the rope, sending them to the outside. JTG got sent to the outside. Is that his name? I think that's his name. And then, I'm trying to remember.
The baby boy?
There's no baby boy. Cryme, the smaller of the... He's not small, but compared to Shad Gaspard, he is. I think Shad's like 7 foot, so JTG looks small in comparison. David Hart got sent to the outside by Shad, and that was the thing that I remembered more than anything for this one. What about the finish, then?
I don't know what the finish was.
You didn't want the finish, because you wanted the Hart Dynasty to win, and they didn't, so...
so it was a bunch of, like, roll-ups, and then it finally ended with R-Truth, and then he got the pin. He
did, yeah. He kind of got Tyson Kidd at one point, and then Tyson kind of reversed it, and then he kicked out of that, and yeah, there was a lot going on. I was surprised Natalia didn't really play much of a role in this. I thought she was going to interfere more.
Also, the person who's normally with Cryme Tyme.
Ooh, yeah. Is it Eve? Yeah, I think it's Eve. Yeah.
She wasn't here.
No.
Good, which was good because she can't interfere this time.
She couldn't. It was. I liked R-Truth. I didn't realize it said R-Truth was from North Carolina, and I was like, he is. So I looked it up. It said he's billed as being from Charlotte, North Carolina, but really he's from South Carolina. I don't know why they wouldn't just say South Carolina. What difference does it make?
What difference does it make to say Carolina?
It seems kind of silly to lie about something like that, but hey, I don't know. All right, now, last week, JJ, I told you the ratings, because people can rate these events. So, first question, better or worse than last week, did you think? If you can remember, or about the same?
Same.
About the same? So, last week was 5.25, so you're going to go 5.25 again?
No.
What you going for, then?
1.
1? You just said it was... 1 means it was terrible. You just said it was about...
I'm just kidding.
So what's your rating?
9.99.
It wasn't that good either. They only gave it 4.57. I don't know why. I thought it was pretty decent. They had more matches and they had some quick matches, but that was okay. And I guess we better end it here because Jay's taking every single piece of paper in his pad, pulling it apart and making a big nest on the floor and a big mess. And if I don't end this soon...
That's for Jesse.
Then Jesse doesn't want a pad and no paper, that's for sure. So we're going to end it here, and then Jay can do some tidying up before he goes Betty Buys. No. What do you say when we leave the episode, JJ? Alright, JJ, we're on the watch along.
And it looks like Kelly's jump roping.
That's not Kelly, though. What? That's Rosa Mendes.
Oh.
At least I think that's who that is, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's Rosa Mendes. We saw her in the Asuka. She's got the same hair, though, there. Her hair looks very different on this one. Yeah, she's just in the ring with a skip rope. Now comes Kelly. This is from June 25th, 2010. I'm trying to remember who she comes out with. I can't remember who that is. It's somebody with just one name, but I can't remember who it is. I'm trying to remember what they have a tag team name as well. I can't remember what... something to do with blonde, I know that. Yeah, I didn't take notes for this, so I don't remember. A lot of high fives. And I guess that one kid always gets a kiss or a hug or something from her. I noticed that within some of her matches. Rosa Mendes did not seem very impressed with that at all, though. She's just climbing up to the top rope and just pointing at everyone, which she does. Jackson, you should have had lots of practice at this. You did a 2-hour-long watch-along with Mason for the Royal Rumble.
There's somebody tall.
I think that's low-key in the background.
Yeah, low-key.
It is, right? I looked at it and I was like, that's low-key.
It's also the person Who was the first that I know of to, how is it? I think Ballard does that.
A what? A coup de grace?
Yeah, coup de grace.
Oh, okay.
He was the first person to do it.
So Michelle McCool's coming out, and I wish I could remember who she's with.
It says Laycool.
That's the team. Oh, that would probably help us figure out the name then. Is it Layla then? That would make sense, right?
Uh-huh. But who's
they're
the
going
tall
to commentary.
person?
Low key.
No, the tall person. That just
Layla.
Oh.
Oh, I can't remember who. Yeah, I can't remember who's with it. She's still skipping. She's been skipping for a long time. I don't think that's a good idea.
For the match to start. Everybody's just watching her jump rope.
Yeah, they just joined the. And I think she's just told her, "Do you want to put your rope down so we can actually get this match started?" Thought this would be an interesting one to look at.
Kelly's just staring.
Yep, she's gonna put the rope. She's gonna put it on the corner. All right, here's the match.
Kick to the head, and I can see her noodle.
And there's the kick. Oh, and then we just had the kick again, the K2 or whatever it's called. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's the end of our watch along, JJ.
Dad. Dad.
14 seconds. That was fun, right?
No. No, it wasn't.
All right, this is the joke match that I found. And now Kelly's actually doing the skipping as well. I thought that was funny, though, that it was a match that was only 14 seconds long, though. And I knew that you would... Because you're trying to go for the longest podcast again, right? Mm-hmm. You've actually won 3 weeks in a row. You're not gonna win this week, because Mason already has an interview that's an hour and 20 minutes. But that's why I picked a 14-second one. All right, shall we go to the proper matches?
Yes.
All right, this is the real one, JJ. Now, what they're actually doing here is, and I kind of remember this actually, they're voting on who actually gets the match. So Brie Bella's the champion, and now they've got to decide. Yeah, they're actually going to vote on who the fans get to vote. It actually shows you... and
Eve.
Yeah, it shows you JR actually on his very old phone, and he's actually voting, and you can kind of see over his shoulder as he's doing it, and he actually picked Kelly. Well, obviously, you know Kelly's going to win the vote, right? Uh-huh. Because I already told you this is a Kelly watch-along. So this is actually from Baltimore. This was June 20th, 2011. It's just a Raw episode 943. And yeah, the Bellas are coming out. Yeah, at this time, they do look very similar to each other. Because I didn't see them. I didn't know them from this era at all. And I know they used to double for each other. Like, one would tag in the other... Or the other one would switch for the other one, and people would claim they didn't know the difference. They do look very similar in 2010. But certainly later on they didn't. 2017. 2016 when I started watching again. They just didn't look the same anymore. They had different body shapes. And but yeah. Alright, so let's see who won then. Let's see who won. I think we already know. Who came second then? Who do you reckon? Beth or Eve?
Beth.
You think Beth came second? Alright, let's have a look. Are they going to put
it's Kelly.
It says do not text. Voting is closed.
Kelly.
And the percentages are... Kelly 53, Beth Phoenix 36, and Eve is 11. Correct. So she's got to be all smiley, and then the other two are congratulating her, actually. That was nice of them. I thought one of them might give her a cheap shot. Like, I wanted to be in that match. She's wearing a gold outfit today. She actually looks a little bit like Wonder Woman, actually, right now. Nope. What do you mean, no? So Brie's holding the title, and Nikki's with her giving her a neck massage right now.
Upside down, and it looks like the Miz's thing.
Oh, it does? Perhaps he's doing it deliberately.
Yeah, sign upside down.
Perhaps he's doing that deliberately, then.
I don't think so.
Oh. So Kelly's coming out. They're promoting WWEDivas.com. Oh, she just did the belt sign as well. Like, I'm going to take the belt from you. 6-year-old Rey Mysterio in the crowd's got a sign for her as well. Mm-hmm. And Nikki's still giving her a little bit of support. Oh, Nikki's just left. And she's climbed to the top rope to go celebrate again. Or go point to all the fans. For the Divas Championship. It's not called that anymore, though. Boo. Somebody got a sign, Maurice, you said you'd call. Thank you, baby. Cole's tattoos suck.
That means Michael Cole's
another one's got I'm American, deal with it. Hi, Irby. There's some strange signs. Yeah, I don't think if you've actually been to this stadium, actually, JJ.
Huh?
I don't think you've been to this arena. Mason and I went.
What arena is this?
It's the one in Baltimore. We went for the monster trucks.
Dad.
Oh, distraction, and then Kelly.
Dad.
What? Kelly got hit with a cheap shot.
They should probably switch at different moments.
They might.
For like the fresher one.
Yeah, and the referee won't know because they look the same.
Mhm.
Yeah,
they should,
she turned around.
Go to like the same body shape and wear the same outfit, and then
Well, they are wearing the same outfit.
No, in 2020.
Oh, see what you mean. Well, they look a little bit different now.
I said 2021.
I heard you.
Because it's
apparently they might come back.
2021.
Apparently they are coming back. Apparently they might be inducted into the Hall of Fame this year as well, but we'll have to see.
No, they should be. No, they should not.
You don't think they should be in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, they cheat a lot when they're together.
But they're playing characters.
Because they go
Kick
into
out
the ring,
and
then one rolls out,
and
then acts like the other.
But that's clever, right?
No, it's cheating.
Oh, okay.
It's called cheating, so
they
should be inducted into the Hall of Shame.
They should have different wings, one for faces and one for heels. I kind of like that. Yeah.
Then they would be in the Hall of Shame for heels, and the Hall of Shame for faces, and the Hall of Fame.
Someone had a sign that said, "I'm too old for this" as well.
and then this clown wrestler guy.
It looks a little bit like LA Park, but it wouldn't be, I don't think. Right now, Kelly's been in a neck lock. Brie's all in control of this match right now. Not surprisingly, she's a champion, so.
And then one should
backing into it to try and break the hold. Oh, she got her. She threw her.
And then they should switch.
And now Nikki's telling her to go get her. Oh, and she just kicked her in the leg and took her to the ground, and she's getting her face slammed into the mat now. Oh, she's holding her nose. Oh, dived on top of her. Hits to the head. Oh, face first into the mat again. 1, 2.
Oh,
kick out 2. Close. All the signs are gone now. Everyone's watching the match. Spinning neck breaker by Brie. This is it. 2. Oh! It's a lot longer than the last match we watched, right, JJ?
Yeah, because that was fun. You tried to find the shortest one.
That was funny. I should do that every week, right?
No.
I don't think I'd find many more than less than 4. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, she reversed the move, though. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we have a new champion, JJ. That's why I picked this one. This was one part of her title reign. Oh, she's in tears. Now, I'm not sure, actually, how many reigns that she had. Oh, Nikki and... yeah, they're arguing. The sisters, they didn't switch. Like you said, if they'd have switched, they would have been all right. And now they're just going up the ramp. I think they're arguing,
and then they'll take a match against each other.
They might do, and I don't remember at this time. I'm sure at some point it's the perfect feud, right? Sister versus sister, just like Kane versus Undertaker. I'm not sure why Jerry the King Lawler needed to get into the ring.
Versus brother.
Is Jerry going to interview her right now?
Probably to congratulate her.
I guess so. But they don't normally do that when the guys win, though, right?
No.
I don't think I've ever seen Jerry go in when one of the guys win.
Probably because it's a lot more important championship.
Divas Championship's more important than the WWE title. Could be.
And plus for the women.
All right. So
and also it might be her first time too.
I think it is actually. The new Divas champion. Otherwise, it might have said 2-time champion. So yes, I think this is her first one. Does that say these seats suck? Somebody's got lower level seats. He's on the side where the camera gets you, and he's got a sign that says these seats suck. And she's exiting the ring.
This popcorn sucks.
And they're going to show you again. Yeah, she kind of went for that flip, and it didn't work. Brie managed to reverse it, but then she managed to flip it over, and yeah, she got pinned. She had no chance of getting out of that. And
how
Nikki
long
could
was
not.
It?
It was. Let's have a look. The match was 3 minutes and 1 second, so kind of short, but I thought it was longer than that. It felt like it was a little bit longer than that. Now she's on the stage celebrating.
I thought you would have said 3 minutes.
And
instead of 3 minutes and 1 second.
Well, I'm just reading what it says. I wrote down in case you asked me, because I know you like to ask questions like that. All right, I'm going to pause and get the next match ready. Alright, so I think this is the first title defense, JJ. It's certainly the first one at a pay-per-view event. So she has to give Brie the chance to win the title back. So we're now watching Money in the Bank 2011. This is from the All-State Arena in Rosemont, Illinois, July 17th, 2011.
Cool beans.
So this is a month later.
Cool beans, who cares?
And I've just realised that, actually. The champions are out first on the last one. That never happens. So on this one, the challengers are out first. They got a different outfit this time, but they're still dressed alike, so they might pull the stunt this time, right?
They look exactly the same.
Yeah.
I'd say they don't, except for the curly hair.
It's difficult to describe what's on their feet.
Straight? So they have, one has straight and one has curly.
I think it looks the same. I don't know. Perhaps I'm wrong.
I don't.
All right, here comes our champion then, JJ.
Kelly. Oh, I just noticed something. They the lights look like a ladder.
They do, because it's Money in the Bank, right? Uh-oh. I think
and then there's a Money in the Bank holder.
Oh, on top of the screen?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Apparently we just got problems with the internet right now. It's not paused or anything. It's just not updated for some reason.
Okay, I guess I'll take a drink.
Yeah, go ahead, take a drink. And I can see they got an ambulance there as well, so I don't remember this one either, 2011, so... Alright, I think I'm going to have to pause it for a second, JJ, and we'll see if we can restart it. Alright, we're going to have technical issues fixed. We're just going to watch it on the laptop rather than try and stream it to the TV. Kelly's out again with her partner. I can't remember who that is. I didn't look it up. And now she doesn't just do the celebration by pointing, she's got the belt to hold as well.
It looks like Eve this time.
It might be, actually. You might be right.
Because it is Eve.
She's Bree's getting the neck massage again. It didn't help last time, but it might help this time. We'll have to see.
Why is there a neck massager?
Well, she's just massaging her neck to try and get her relaxed and loose and ready for the... What's that? Somebody's got a sign... a little girl's got a sign saying Future Diva. She's probably like 5 years old. I'm taking a break from the fans. And now the ref's holding up the belt, so I think we're about ready to start then, right, JJ?
They could pull it off, at least.
Ding, ding, ding.
Pull it off this time, because I actually wanted to.
Oh, they're talking some... they were talking some trash in the middle. And
then one did the loser sign.
Kelly just gave her a slap to the face, and then she just jumped on her and gave her a few more hits.
She's pretty much going to be dominating it.
Oh, she's spinning her around right now. Oh,
I knew that was going to happen from the last match.
We got a throw on her.
That we did.
And now she's...
or that we watched.
Brie rolled onto the outside, which I think was probably a good idea. You need a little time out there. 2 on... Oh, she's going to dive on both of them. Oh, nice!
Gnarly.
From the edge of the ring.
Gnarly.
Both arms out. Took both sisters down. Good. That'll take... you got to take Nikki out of the equation, otherwise she'll just interfere in the match this time.
Or she'll...
She's not going to let her sister lose 2 in a row. Replay. Picture in picture. Boom!
Gnarly.
Oh, she nailed that perfect. That was good.
Gnarly.
She's got to release that hold, though.
Gnarly.
1, 2. Oh! Pushed her off the edge. Kelly's on the floor.
There's a bunch of jellyfishes on the TV.
Oh, Nikki's in. Oh, Nikki only gave her 1 kick, though. I guess Kelly's got her own person there to help as well, so she was coming across, so that ended pretty quickly there. Another picture in picture.
I do not like this one feature. When it's playing, so the part that is happening is like way smaller and you can't really tell what's happening. And I want to be knowing what's happening.
Well, I had actually... We're watching on my laptop, so it's not as big. And also, I didn't have it full screen either. I forgot, so I just made it full screen, so it should be a little bit better now.
Gnarly.
Alright, Kelly's got... she's kind of trapped right now. Brie's got her legs wrapped around her, and she's got no sort of escape right now. Oh, well, unless you elbow her in the neck like that, that'll...
Face.
Yeah, she's holding her chin. Oh, but you get a stomp in the back for your troubles, though, as well.
No, your butt.
That wasn't a butt, that was a lower back.
Okay.
Now she's kneeling on her. She makes a good chair, right?
Uh-huh.
She's got to break that hold after 5. Oh, I thought Nikki... Yeah, that's it, ref. Tell her. Tell Nikki to go away.
Or she should get banned from whenever her sister's facing Kelly or anyone else.
That would stop it, wouldn't it? But
and also her sister banned from any other match that
I like him there, though, because then you never know.
And then they will not be interfering.
But I like that, though, because we don't know. Is Kelly going to win, or is Nikki going to interfere? It adds that little bit of doubt into the match.
Or is Nikki just going to pretty much go in and, like, swap with her sister?
Could, yeah. There's a lot more options with having her there than not having her there. She's actually been pretty restrained so far. Was that a kick to the leg? Was that a punch to the leg?
No.
Or was the stomach? I think she went a little low on that first one. Yeah, she's got her in some sort of stretch right now, so her stomach's totally exposed, and then with her free hand... Oh, yeah, it was like a forearm to the side. That looks kind of painful. That's a nice maneuver. She got her arm forced behind her head. Oh, with her free arm, she's hitting her on the leg to try and make her loosen the grip a little bit. All right, she got around the neck. Oh!
Stunner looked like...
Yeah, a little bit.
Stunner.
A little bit like a... Yeah.
Stunner!
Now she's slamming her face again into the mat again, which Nikki, you could see off camera, did not like that. Whoa! There you go. Throw around the ring as well.
That's normally Big Show. They'll do that.
Yeah, she's got some strength.
Yeah, Big Show normally throw opponents across the ring. Oh, there's a cute little sea otter.
Oh, that's a seal.
Seal.
Well, that's on the background. We've got a background on the TV because it's not being used right now.
Turn it off.
So you don't get distracted. Because we'll miss the finish looking at the seal.
Kick to the doodle and a punch to the face.
Alright, they're both locked up. She's going to try and... Oh, they're going to try and force each other for that pin. No, they released the hold. Face into the mat again. Man.
Or
Bree's going to have a painful nose.
Or she could try and, like, do a backflip, but not as far as she would want to land, but only on to Brie. Brie
with a cover. Nope. It was a lazy pin. She didn't really cover her. She just kind of laid on top of her.
And then we should watch the rest of the... We should do a watch on for the rest of this.
No.
Then we would do the whole entire thing.
We're doing a Kelly watch along because I hadn't seen any of her matches before, so I wanted to know a little bit more about her. No, I hadn't.
Yes, you did.
You just missed the finish because you were goofing around.
They're probably going to do a replay.
Probably not.
I think they will.
Well, we'll have to see. Well, Kelly got the win with a pin, but you totally missed it because you were goofing around. Now all the signs are coming out because everyone wants to be on TV. She's doing a pointing and lifting the belt up. And I think I should just pause it there, right? With you not knowing what the finish was.
No. I should know what the finish is.
Well, you should watch what was going on.
Or hope that they do it.
You know that the Divas matches
They're
in this
just
era,
fighting again.
Yeah, you know Divas matches aren't very long, so... And you knew it must have been near the end. Oh. She's saying she's doing a lot of talking. Well, I think you can. You just won again.
They're just doing a lot of fighting after losing.
Yep.
Match. And plus, on the computer, they look a little red.
Perhaps my colours aren't perfectly good. No, they didn't show a replay, JJ.
Yeah.
Oh, well. I guess that means you've got to pay attention then, right? All right, we already had 20 minutes from the watch-along, so I had other ones in case you wanted to choose. August 14th was Kelly defeating Beth Phoenix at SummerSlam. September 18th, Kelly defeated Beth Phoenix again at the Night of Champions. And then finally, she lost her title on October 7th. WWE Divas title. Beth Phoenix defeated Kelly. And I left it at that one. And that was actually at Hell in a Cell 2011. That's it for this week. Bye.